This is release question 124 for CAHSEE Math. It says, what is the area of the triangle shown above? So the area of a triangle, you have to know this formula. The area of any triangle is going to equal 1/2 base times height. And I'm just going to draw something off to the side here. You don't need to write what I'm about to write here. So this is part in grade. Don't write this down. I just want you to think about this. So if you think about a rectangle, that's base times height. And we can split this rectangle up into two triangles, and each one of those, so if the whole thing is base times height, each one of those would have half of that, would be 1/2 base times height. And now, yes, I know these are right triangles, but this process works as well for other triangles like this one. So again, don't write this down. But if you had a triangle, something like this, here's your base, here's your height. Why is it still 1/2 base times height? Well, here's a rectangle that would have an area of base times height. So here's your base, here's your height still. The height's not going to change as you move across here. It's still going to be perpendicular right there. And so this triangle and this triangle match up, so it's half of that part. And then this one and this one match up, it's half of that part. So your area formula for a triangle is always 1/2 base times height. Can you hear those birds? They're going nuts outside. What's going on out there? Alright, the area of a triangle then, 1/2 base times height. When we're talking base and height, so this stuff, don't write this stuff down. This is just to think about, but do write this stuff down here. Your base is, and your height, they have to be perpendicular to each other. And I think that's a thing worth noting here. They must be perpendicular. The base and height must be perpendicular. That's the symbol right there for perpendicular. I think we'll write out the whole word, but you could use that as a symbol if you know that symbol. It must be perpendicular to each other. So we look for perpendicular parts to each other, and that would be the 15 and the 8. The 11 is just extra information. They're trying to throw you off with that here. So my base would be 15. My height perpendicular to that base would be 8. Now I can do half of 8 instead of half of 15 first. It's all multiplication, so I can pick the order that I want to go in. 1/2 of 8 is 4, and 4 times 15 is 60. So you have 60 square units, or 60 units squared is another way to say that. And that is choice B. So number 124, choice B.